welcome back to Miss Cindy's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you what we're going to have for dinner. And I decided based on the ingredients I had in the fridge and the time frame that quesadillas were in order. However, to change it up a little bit, I'm going to do ham and cheese quesadillas.
Ooh.
Just with some sliced lunch meat ham. We get this ham from Costco, and it's just in a bag because those little plastic containers don't hold up very well. Anyway, and then I have some chopped onion that I've been keeping in the fridge. I chop up an onion and then in a few days time it gets used up on various things like salads and chili toppings, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do, get the stove on. The dishwasher is running and it's giving me a steam bath on my backside, so if I keep scooting around, that's why. Alright.
Well, we are a working kitchen.
Yeah, we're keeping it real. So anyway, I'm using a little bit of olive oil, and it's currently missing its cap because my dog tried to eat it and I can't figure out where I left it when I fetched it from her. So
you used olive oil for this time?
Olive oil or canola oil. It's fine. I just happen to have this out from something else I made. We're keeping things simple, not complicated. And what I'm going to do is make a fold-over quesadilla. So
okay.
For each quesadilla, I'm just going to make a fold-over in the skillet.
Okay.
Rather than making one big one and then cutting it up. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have a whole lot of this cheddar jack blend, so I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bottom of the quesadilla. You only really need to do one side because you're doing a fold over quesadilla. So I'm going to use one ham slice. And I'm just going to lay that down here. It's not going to fit exactly, but like I always say, you're not being graded on presentation. You're just feeding your family. And what I'm thinking might work best is to take some of the onion, put a tiny bit of onion on here, and then put on the other cheese.
The other cheese.
Some mozzarella, simply because that's what I have on hand. And half the time when I make dinner, I have a rough outline of what I want to do, and then I just kind of wing it. Because I like to try new things and use what we have. And I'm going to try mixing some taco seasoning on the quesadilla.
Oh.
Just a little bit. You can vary the flavors. This is just something I just decided to try. And then I'm going to fold this over. Hopefully do a better job of that. Just pick it up and kind of fold it over. So now it can finish cooking, and then I'm going to get another one set up.
Okay. Are you going to flip that over?
Well, I will flip it over, but I want to let it set up just a little bit. So let me get this one going, and then I'll flip it. So a little bit of cheese.
So you're just going to let it cook for a little bit, and then you'll flip it over?
Yeah.
All right.
So a little bit of cheese, then another slice of ham.
More onion.
A little bit more cheese.
And does it matter? I mean, you're putting an onion, so does it
You
matter
can
what you put in it?
You can put whatever toppings you want. This is just an idea that I had to vary up quesadillas a little bit. I'm just going to put a little bit of taco seasoning in there. And maybe on a couple others I'll use a different seasoning. So now that I got that one done, let me flip it over so it's nice and golden. See? Doesn't that look good?
That's good.
And I think we can set up another one because this is an extra large skillet. When you have a family with large appetites, you use a large skillet.
Yeah, that I can agree with.
Yes. So, a little bit of cheese. Just a sprinkle. Cheese is an accent, not a main dish. especially at today's prices.
This looks like something that you could do like in a dorm room.
If you have a hot plate and a skillet, you could probably make pretty much anything in a dorm room. I saw one person making really big, beautiful birthday cakes in her dorm room,
Really?
just using her equipment that she had on hand. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I think what I'll do is I will make this round with taco seasoning, and then the next I can try out my new pizza seasoning.
Oh, you have pizza seasoning.
Mm-hmm. So let me just put this over here on the cutting board now. So yeah, when I was at grocery outlet earlier, I have a weakness for seasonings because I cook so much, and I honestly go through a lot. But I found this Neapolitan pizza seasoning, and Logan jokingly said, "So it's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry?" Like Neapolitan ice cream. And I was like, "No," but you know, when I was younger, I used to call it Napoleon ice cream. The chocolate, vanilla, strawberry blend.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I used to just call it when I was a kid? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. That's what I call it.
Just like your brother used to call the cafeteria the knife, fork, and spoon.
Yeah, the knife, fork, and spoon.
It's funny what names kids have for things. And then while I was shopping earlier, I picked up some more cumin and cayenne because those were things that we were out of. And when I bring spices home, I write in silver metallic pen on the caps because it stands out from the black caps what they are. So that way when I put them in my spice basket, I can just look at the top and see what it is.
Hey, we've been talking about maybe doing some videos of you getting some ingredients for stuff while you're out shopping, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for those episodes. They're going to be coming soon.
And then showing you around my cabinet where I have all my cooking stuff organized. Because an organized cabinet makes things easier.
And so just go back to...
Yep. It takes time to make food. That's why I prefer to make only one of each thing per person, because otherwise I could be at the stove all night. Making enough food for everybody to be stuffed. So I'm going to put some mozzarella on this one. And then I'm going to try out the pizza seasoning. Make sure I use the sprinkle side.
Make
You
sure
know what?
Open it
Gotta
up
take the safety seal off.
That's how new it is.
Yes. All right. Smells like pizza. What else would it smell like, right? All right. So sprinkle that on there, and let me flip this over. Close that up, and I think these two are ready to come out because they're nice and golden. Put these over here on the cutting board. Almost dropped them. Dolly would have been a very happy dog, but she would have had a scorched mouth. The other night she tried to grab a hot potato from the skillet and it didn't quite work. She was like... So, I'm going to get another one set up. I'm going to make about 6 of these. One for each of us and then one for my lunch tomorrow. I always plan my lunch when I'm fixing dinner. Is I pack a lunch container with leftovers, or I make something for my lunch while I'm making dinner. Because with today's prices, I gotta brown bag it. Did you realize all the incidental spending people have during the day? $5 for their morning coffee, $15 for lunch. You know, I've heard it said, you know, you can afford to travel, you just need to start packing your lunch. People always say they don't have enough money, but it adds up. Because lunches are great, but you need to economize a bit. Alright, so there's that one. Let me flip this guy over. Boop. Nice and crispy.
So do you cut these?
I probably cut them in half, like into a wedge, like a pizza. And then I'm going to make a salad from a salad kit that I got. whenever I go to grocery outlet to pick up whatever random things that we're out of, I always check the produce and the meat areas to see what markdowns they may have. And that's a way you can save money, and I know I've said that before, but trust me, it's a great way to save money. You can find markdowns. A little pizza spice to this one. Alright. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, so this is the last one of this. So I'm going to get that set up, and then I will make the salad kit. So, just turn the stove down a wee bit. So, and my scissors are AWOL at the moment. But as you can see, this was $3 off. So the net price was 69 cents per bag, or $1.38 for two. So we got a bacon Caesar salad.
Bacon.
Bacon.
You smell?
Oh, it's okay. I have multiple pairs of kitchen scissors, but they're all AWOL at the moment. We've had a busy week, weekend and busy couple days because my daughter and I were baking. We were taking orders for cookies at work, at my work, not hers, and we made a bunch of cookies.
You're making you and Miss Maddie are putting together a little baking company here.
Yeah, we're saving up for a future vacation. Alright. And let's pause for just a sec while I go find the scissors because I don't want to have to open up a zillion little packets with a knife. And we're back. And make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends and give us your feedback. And we're going to show you what we're having for dinner tonight. And now that it's ready, we have our quesadillas, ham and cheese quesadillas, some fresh tomato, and I will give Logan a plate without tomato because that's his least favorite vegetable.
And you got that salad kit put together.
Yep.
You finally find your scissors?
Yeah, they're just on the other counter. So Logan, you'll need to grab yourself some a fork, whatever that thing is you eat food with.
Except he doesn't need to eat. Doesn't need a fork to eat the quesadilla.
Yeah, ham and cheese quesadilla. There's also onion in there.
Yeah, gotta have onion.
Wow, there's good. Nice and gooey cheese, and onion, and nice crispy tortilla. Delicious.
There's your fork.
Thank you.
With the power of the magic of television, you got a fork.
Yes.
It just hopped out of the drawer and onto his plate.
A nice salad kit too.
Whatever that's called.
So you like the quesadillas?
Oh yeah.
All right, so go back to you.
So anyway, thank you again for joining us. And on a future episode, I will show you all the lovely spices in my spice cabinet. I have a lot. So anyway, thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.